PCOS Part 2 is what we're going over today. So if you haven't gone back and listened to Part 1, go back now, stop, go back, listen to that, or this won't make sense in the whole game plan. Let's go. The goal here is to learn how to treat your mind and body like a professional athlete. Welcome to Mind Your Body. I'm Dr. Audra Lance. I'm a doctor of chiropractic who specializes in treating sports and non-surgical injuries, anything that involves muscles and joints. I treat big-name celebrities and professional athletes. Most of my patients refer to me as the witch doctor because they can't explain any other way their pain was removed that quickly. I hate cooking, but I do love wine and don't even think about giving me anything that involves ketchup because I will not eat it. Every episode of this show is designed to help you move better, live better, and feel better. Now let's go do this thing. Hello. Y'all are back on the road with me, just taking you along with me to show you some behind the scenes sometimes. I have been on tour, and then I also have been called in, to consult on cases. It's hockey football season, so I am busy, running, and I love it. So y'all are just coming along with me. And last week we talked about steps 1 through 3 of a generalized overview game plan. And we're going to talk about 4 and 5 today. If you have PCOS, and PCOS is a difficult diagnosis, you kind of don't know where to turn. You almost feel like when people come to my clinic, they're just like, yep, it is what it is. There's nothing we can do. And I want to remind you that there is something you can do. It is not a helpless, hopeless situation. You can take actions, and we try to keep it super simple. And, the first few days of something may be hard, but then once you start, making that snowball bigger and bigger and bigger, you start rolling and you're like, this feels so good. And it's like that compounding effects. At first, it takes a little bit, and then it's like, whoa, this is such a big difference. And because our bodies naturally want to heal, we just have to set them up in the right environment to do so, which is hard sometimes. And this is from everything from a cellular level, chemically inside, so nutrition, supplement wise, to a mindset level, to a physical level. So like your tissues, the actual inflammation, how things activate at a neurological level. And we have to put all of this together, because if you're only treating one aspect of it, you're not going to see the amazing results at all or as quickly. So we're going into step 4 today. And that is overall, once again, if you are working with us virtually in the clinic or in person, this is very detailed to you. Right now, I'm just offering a generalized overview, but I am not your doctor. This is just something for you to look into and ask your doctor, or you can make an appointment and work with us. But magnesium. We are so deficient in magnesium. And some people are like, well, I'll just eat correctly. And I'm like, ugh. But if you're already struggling with PCOS, and yes, we're eating correctly because that's part of it if you listen to part 1. But I want us to supplement with more. This is going to help you not only with your muscles, your nerves, but your gut, your head. I mean, the benefits are so amazing over the whole body, and we need it. It helps us with so many processes in our body. So magnesium, and you want to take that at night before bed because it actually helps you sleep better. And sleeping is when your body heals. So we need to be sleeping. I guess that could be a 6, because that's not necessarily what I'm talking about, but that is number 6. You need to be sleeping. Sleep. And we need to get quality sleep, not just taking Ambien and knocking yourself out. We need to support your body so that it wants to sleep by itself, and it can go into the quality REM sleep and go through all its healing processes. So in part 4, we did magnesium, a vitamin D3 with K2, and I love these liquid droplets. And there's a full script account where you can just order and get all this. And for you listeners, for my butthole breathers, I'm going to give y'all a discount. So that link will be in the show notes too. But I like the drop version. I don't love taking tons of pills. And you can either just put it directly on your tongue or put it in your water bottle. But especially as we're going into fall and winter and darkness, we need to be supporting our bodies with D3. It's also going to help with inflammation and calming that down. And once again, this is something that is needed in so many different biochemical processes in your body, like everything. So even if you're like, I go outside, no, we need to still be supplementing because once again, especially in the winter, most of us are deficient. And yeah, I still want you going outside and getting sunlight on your skin, but we need to be doing this too, especially if you have Tori diagnosis such as PCOS. And thirdly, in part 4, electrolytes, and help you find your favorite kind. Just be careful. Like there's some with a lot of sugar, and I love, which we'll put the Amazon link for LMNTs. Those are some of my favorite because they don't have the sugar. Now they're salty. And so I tell some people like either drink way more water or just break it up. Like my husband will take half at a time because he can't handle salt. I love it. But if you're not having enough salt, quality salt, we need that electrolyte to absorb the water, absorb nutrients to feed them to your cells. And if you're not doing that, you're just excreting it. So you're peeing it out all the time. So it's kind of a waste, even if you drink a ton of water. And this will help you absorb what you need to stay hydrated and not have to just drink and drink and drink and drink and drink. Also, this helps with tissue repair, muscle repair, inflammation. So that's part 4. We need to talk about magnesium, vitamin D, and quality electrolytes. So part 5. What is your mind doing? Do you even believe you can heal from this? If you don't believe it, it's not going to happen. We can support you in our clinic. We can have, more functional med people, and we can give you the exact plan you need. But if you don't believe that your body can heal, it won't. Also, you're not going to heal your body when you hate your body. I'm going to say that again because that's just like, ugh. You're not going to heal your body if you hate your body. So we really have to have conversations in this game plan and in your appointments and with yourself of what is that self-talk going through your head? Is it hate on yourself? Is it shame? Is it, ooh, look, I'm fat. Oh my God, I'm not losing weight. No. We need to flip that script because what you focus on is what you're going to get more of. So we need to focus on positivity, gratitude, and I am healing today. I am taking these steps and my body's healing. I am feeling better. We have seen over and over and over in research of mind studies of different various diseases from cancer to pain, the more your mind believes you can heal, it will. So we need to get that on board. But actually, I know it seems super easy, but I want you to start analyzing what is your self-talk and what do you think about things? And I have seen more often than not, people are not very positive, and we kind of are so mean to ourselves. We would never say some of the stuff we say to ourselves out loud to other people. It would be so mean, but for some reason it's acceptable for us to say that to ourselves, which is ridiculous. And I need you, when you're in that, to try to catch yourself and flip the script of, whoa, okay, instead of, wow, you're so fat, you don't look good in that. Oh my gosh, find something that you like about yourself. Is your hair perfect today? Are your eyes glowing? Maybe your body feels good. Maybe you love your smile. Maybe you smell good. I don't know, but find something you like about yourself because I'm sure there's something, and do it. One of my favorite things to do with people is right when you wake up in the morning, think of 5 things you're grateful for. Immediately before you get out of bed, you're just slowly waking up. And I'm like, okay, even if it's as simple as, I'm so glad I woke up today. Thank you. I'm grateful for breathing. I'm grateful that my body can get itself out of bed. It can be, if you can't think of anything that day, it's so simple. Some mornings I wake up and I'm like, oh, I'm so grateful that Hayward, my 165-pound dog, is snuggling. He loves to snuggle, snuggling me. Oh, it feels so good. I'm so grateful that I woke up in time to take care of myself and do my morning routine. whatever it may be. Like this morning I woke up, I'm so grateful to be in this comfy bed and like I get to wear a robe. I mean, that's so fun. And I would love for you guys to share with me, like tag me in this episode, share it on Instagram, social media, and put what you're grateful for today. It can be 5 things, it can be 1 thing, but we have to start somewhere. And that is going to have a domino effect for your healing and PCOS, whether it's that or any other kind of pain in your body. So I really am excited for you guys to share this episode with friends struggling with PCOS. This series, part 1 was last week. Part 2 is this week, of the 5 steps of an overall game plan to get you on the path to healing this. And I hope you have the most magical, best day ever. And if you think it's going to be a good one, you'll have a good one. Toodaloo. Now, if you want to do something really special for me and got a lot out of this episode, go leave a 5-star written review of the show on Apple Podcasts. And if you're a Spotify listener, just tap the 5 stars. To submit any of your health questions to the show, simply DM me on Instagram at Dr. Audra Lance. And don't worry, all your questions will be kept strictly anonymous. So send me all your embarrassing questions. And don't forget, breathe into your butthole. Toodaloo!